Peace and love, lovelies, and welcome to today's daily energy. Bitch, I'm used to doing the daily energy check-ins at this time. Welcome to tonight's show. Welcome to the Crystaline Mars show. I am your co-host, Mrs. Duüblé Jones. I am the lady with the stones, the come here's and the leave us a fuck alones. And I am a spiritual guide to assist y'all in this life in any way that I can. So y'all meet us here every night. Don't forget to send in y'all love offerings so you can win the chance to, so you can get the chance to win any merchandise from our website on crystallinemars.com. I did create this beautiful peace and love bangle that I have added to the website for $30. I would love to show y'all her, but she's somewhere else in the house at this moment. So head over to the website and check out our latest additions. I have also updated the website with our new lock jewelry, as well as our earrings are now on sale for y'all. Thank y'all for y'all orders that y'all have been placing. Y'all have been finally, I guess I just had to wait for the season, bitch, but y'all been finally coming through and ordering your waist beads. Don't forget, we have waist beads on the website as well. We have anklets, we have bracelets. I'm going to be coming through with more of those. So shout outs to y'all for placing your orders, as well as y'all bookings. And yeah, so let's go ahead and flow. We got the open mic of the day. That's what I'm calling. Remember how yesterday I was like, I don't know what I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna go ahead and spit a little something from my catalog. From my catalog. You said the birdie gone again? Where is it? You are right. You always notice it. Where is it? That is so odd. Where did it go? Oh, nope. You know where it's at? It's over here now. It's over here. Ancestors was like, excuse me, I want to overlook CM. So they got tired of being knocked down. So I moved them to, and it's perfect because we got the little greenery over there anyway. Let me show you too what I'm talking about. We got the little greenery. I like this little scenery. We need to step over a little bit. But I like how when Brother Logas come. Hold on, but no, for real. Hold on, bitch, because we might have to swerve a little bit. Let me see. Not the adjustments on the live, and is. Hold on. Look at you, masterpiece. Always starting something. Okay. Yeah, I like that. There we go. Okay. Let me just fix this light real quick. Yeah. There we go. So we got a little, hold on, I'll move y'all over a little bit. Okay. There we go. So you can see them in the back. Ashay. So that's why I told you I need to head on to the website, because I see all this glory in the background. We have like $7 Zodiac necklaces, earrings, super gorgeous stainless steel bracelets as well. But anyway, yes. So y'all see the ancestors, the red cardinal bird up there, and I have the greenery up there, so it's perfect because they're like in the nest, in the nest up top. Welcome in to everybody on YouTube. I see you all the Jesus thumpers. Hey to all of y'all. Danny, thank you so much. So the catalog. Let's go ahead and see what I have here. So remember, I was sharing with y'all yesterday. Some of y'all were not here yesterday. I was in an energy a few years ago where I was just channeling some energy onto my phone. And I want to share it with y'all. I did share one yesterday that went by the name of Cemetery. And today, this one, it goes by the name of Noble. Oh, I remember this one. This was the first time, because remember I told you I was doing like my fashion posts where I would take pictures and post my outfit and my jewelry every other day or every 3 days on Instagram. And then after we were doing that for a while, Brother Logas wanted to get some videos, like some actual reels. And I was so awkward, y'all, because I never was like a content creator, real girly, if that's what you want to call it. Like, and so I was like, oh my gosh, what do I do? How do I fucking walk? Like, oh my gosh, it's so awkward. And I remember that was this day. So there could definitely be something that you are awkwardly walking into. I remember after that video, I was like, Mom, I don't want to do this. I don't like this. Like, I just want to take my pictures. Like, I was really bitching, but it grew on me, and I carried it out for months after that. So the word of this day is noble. And noble is having or showing fine personal qualities or high moral principles and ideals. All right, so it reads, yes, #1 bestseller, the book never read, constantly writing and reading as it unfolds, as I shed skin, non-fictional, italicized, confident, bold, heaven sent, many stories, haunted tales, untold, let me vent. Free spirit roaming around, getting entangled in webs, peripatetic, highly sensitive, deciphering all energy, empathetic. Studying the books, the world around me to give me a greater understanding of myself. Nourishing my mind, body, and spirit, the ultimate health, wealth. Accountability, learning how to master self. Reflecting quality, high vibration reality, the dream I am dreaming with my friends and family. Ancestors proud of me, healed and reconnected with all things I hold near. Adopting new, true beliefs and ideas, mind clear. Shifting energy in every room I am in, transmuting and healing. Visualizing what I desire to see, imagery. No paper nor pen, mental vision board, manifesting. Revealing, renovating, remolding, upholding myself to higher standards. As it all breaks down, I soar beyond where there was once a ceiling. Personal goals to reach, new philosophies to teach each day. Modeling the role of a woman to the youth. We all hold great power, and once harnessed together, we could build something legendary. Legendary, the ultimate empire founded in truth. So that is the open mic of the night. And so we're now going to go ahead and transition over to our daily energy. Masterpiece said, did you ever get into palm reading? Was just wondering. I did get into it, but I didn't get out of it. Yeah, it's been a little minute since I looked. Funny you asked, though, because when I put my rings on today, I thought about it. So, yeah, no. Nah, I haven't really got into it. No, I have not. And it's interesting because around this time every year, I hit my plateau. So it'll be interesting because though there is still a lot for me to remember when it comes to astrology, numerology, and connecting the dotages, connecting the dots, I didn't know not anything near what I know this time last year. This time last year, I could not flow with the daily energy as I do today. I could not flow with the full moon energy, new moon energy, eclipse energy as I do today. I didn't have a lot of knowledge around that. And I used to show up to the live every night and I'm like, baba, like I feel like I'm hitting a brick wall. He was like, that means it's time for you to dig a little deeper. And I was like, okay. And that's when I began to dig deeper and really study numerology and astrology a little more. And so now here I am, I'm feeling like that again, but I'm not really feeling pulled to dig deeper into into numerology and astrology. I feel like I've been digging in that for the past year, and I will still continue to grow and expand my understanding of it. But in regards to like just studying it, like I'm not feeling pulled there. And I was wondering like, okay, well, what is it? Like, what's next for me? And so that may be something that I actually now am ready to really like digest, because I could connect the dots, you know, because that's one thing that I've learned along my journey. Like we can overwhelm ourselves with all of these different concepts and ideas and things like that, but it is important that we start with the foundation. It is important that we have an understanding of the fundamentals of the basics, because everything else is branching off of that, and from there we can actually connect the dots and understand what it is that we're reading. So like when I was trying to read the palms, I didn't even have a deep understanding when it comes to, because each finger represents a planet. I didn't even understand in depth what each planet represented and things like that. But now I got a little idea, so I might be more ready to revisit. So yeah, so that's that. But this is my song. It's called Childhood Memories. This is like the instrumental version, a remake by Freddie Joachim. I think that's how you say it, but then they have like the actual version with the words and the lyrics and things, and I love both. Life keeps spinning, the rounds I made, roll back on the rain. Okay, come on, Daily Energy. Where we at? What's today? Okay, cool. Welcome in. Hi, Miss Jackie. I am well, thank you. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Welcome in to all of y'all. Oh, those got little snaps. I thought they was the cross fingers. Oh, no, those are snaps. Y'all ain't leave no snaps. Y'all gotta leave snaps. I did not know. I'm yelling, bitch. Why the fuck am I so loud? Nigga, why are you hollering? Y'all know I just be fucking loud. I be wondering how Logas be like, listen, like yesterday he said, I said something, he heard me. I'm like, how you heard me? I guess, bitch, because you was the fuck yelling. But I didn't know they had snap emojis. So y'all gotta snap, y'all. Snap your fingers, do yourself. You can do it all by yourself. So the daily energy for March 11th, 2025. Definitely feels light as a feather. I love the vibe that I feel when it comes to this energy. It does feel like a big weight lifted off of the collective's shoulder. The collective feeling more in control of self and confident in decision making and not backing down. Okay, not backing down. Jealousy may be a thing that tries to rise on this day, but command respect. Own the room, own it. I'm channeling Nothing Was the Same. Nothing Was the Same. That's an album by Drake. So some of you may definitely want to like ask, Spirit to give you a message in the song, and then go to whatever music stream that you listen to, Apple Music, whatever, and press shuffle and allow for the songs to come up and to speak to you or through you. But yeah, I'm hearing the Own It song from that album right now. But I also channeled to vision your dream reality. Okay, this is definitely a day that you want to use your imagination and your visualization to assist you in your manifestation. Okay, because it is the 11th, that King Vision calling for us to come back to focus, to see where we at, see how far we've come and where we want to go moving forward, and let's fucking take off. All right, so the colors for today are white and gold, very royal, very demure, right? The crystals for today are clear quartz and Herkimer diamond. And the ritual I would recommend is the Sweet Life Manifesto, available on CrystalineMars.com. I will be burning everybody's candle who purchased a ritual, a leave me the fuck alone, a cut and clear, and a healing the past ritual. I will start to work those rituals on tomorrow, on the 11th, because we are going to bring in the shadow period for the lunar eclipse, full moon in Virgo, that's going to be on Thursday. So if y'all would like to add your name to that energy, if you would like to purchase your own personal candle with your own personal intentions, y'all can do so on the website. But we're now going to go ahead and transition over to Tarot Tea Time, you and me time. Ashe. Peace, Kinsella. Peace, Mimi. Mimi say you're glowing. I blame it on the baby at this point. I do. I really do. I don't think I had like this dullness to me, but I'm starting to see the glow. I'm starting to see the glow, bitch. Okay, so speaking of candles, I already got some of y'all candles burning, and it got this room hot as hell. It got this room hot as hell, so I got the window cracked, but it's kind of cold. So let's see. You said you did the message. Graffiti, you know I got this long. I didn't do the message of the day in almost a week. I was wondering how long. I was like, I said it the other day. I don't know if y'all remember, but I was like, I'm being slick, y'all, and I just want to see how long I could go. Y'all don't remember me saying that? But remember I told you I feel like I'm at a roadblock? I'm at a roadblock right now with the message of the days too, so I'm just giving myself grace. That's why I ain't say nothing. I'm not saying I'm not gonna do it no more, and I'm not saying that I am gonna do it no more. But right now, I just feel like I keep saying the same thing every day. So until I break through this brick wall, until I break out of this box, wherever the fuck I'm at right now, I really don't have too much to say in regards to like a whole message of the day. My mom was like, well, get a little affirmation book or something like that. And I was like, huh? Masterpiece talking about candle burn. Yeah, I'm burning. Some people purchase like personal rituals. You said how much for the ritual? I ain't do them either, bitch. I snuck out of the. When I say I snuck out of the church, bitch, y'all ain't need to know this. I ain't do monthly rituals since fucking like December, and y'all ain't noticed. Y'all ain't say nothing, so neither did I. When I say I put that finger on and crawled out that bitch. So y'all want me to do a collective candle? Y'all ain't say nothing, man. Y'all ain't say nothing, and I was just in that. I think this was around the time where I was falling off the damn earth, anyways. When I was like taking everything away, and y'all ain't say nothing, so I didn't either. And I was like, well, maybe it's not needed anymore. Drake said, "Dang, you growing the hair out?" Yeah, I am. I did my last cut back in like November or October. I realized I did it. I cut my hair on purpose for the past few years, but as I dug a little deeper, I was like, I'm not allowing myself to grow, and I'm not embracing the journey, because part of me kept cutting my hair as well because I dread the growing out process. I dread the awkward stage. I don't really know how to manage my natural hair, so I just avoid it all around, and I'm like, that's something that I need to like embrace and understand and nurture within myself. I need to water my fucking self. So yeah. EJ said, I feel you should only do the daily energy on your YouTube. What you talking about? That's what I'm doing. That's what you're talking about, right? What you talking about? EJ, I don't do nothing else on the YouTube. Are you talking about when I was? That's when I was falling off the face of the earth and I was trying to figure out my life. Honestly, but that's how I'm feeling about the blast, y'all. Like I be wanting to get up here for the blast, and the blast intentions were for me to just impromptu come up on a live and stuff like that. But the blast ain't been blasting, and so I'm just like, And then I think also is because I show up every night and I pull cards every night. So I'm like, do I really need to do impromptu blast readings? Because every fucking night I'm gonna give us what we need, when we need it, how we need it. So I just kind of stopped pressuring myself with the blast situation as well. Again, not saying I'm not gonna ever do it again, but that's why I haven't came with it, because I'm just like, I haven't really felt. And that's my Mars being in Cancer. That also plays a role too, because like how I feel affects my work, and that's something I gotta be mindful of, because sometimes it could definitely be a hindrance. You said, EJ said, not on live no more. It will have everyone going to the daily energy. EJ says she don't think I should. EJ says she think I should only do the daily energy on the YouTube. Not on the show. But see, I completely agree and understand where you're coming from with that. But then the other hand is, okay, this is the show. So this is one of them things where it's like, if I take that away, I do feel like I need to replace it with something, because that's part of what makes the show, the segments. So if I take away the daily energy, that only leaves us with what? The message of the day and tarot tea time. And so for me, personally, I add value through the readings. That's like one way, but I aim to add value on the live in some way, shape, or form, or educate on the live in some way, shape, or form. And that's just the only way that I've really thought of that I could keep up with, at least right now. So thank you for bringing that to the surface, because that's definitely something I need to sit with. Like, okay, we just talked about that with me hitting the brick wall, and like, I don't know if you were here, but me hitting the brick wall, and I'm like, what's next for me? So I shade to that. I'll definitely sit with that. But if I do take the daily energy away, how do y'all feel about that? Like me taking the daily energy away, but bringing in something else. It would definitely have to be a daily segment that I could like, I could really like dig into, or it could like add value in some way, shape, or form. I just don't know what that would be. Part of me is kind of scared. Part of me feel like I'm not ready. Part of me feel like I didn't master certain things to try to come and teach, and I don't like to. I've done that before where I've like jumped. I'll jump and then put myself in a position and I'm like, wait, I'm still learning. So I don't know. We'll see. That may be something that comes into fruition in the very near future, though. We'll see. Drake said, I haven't seen a live in that long. You look good with the hair, though. Thank you. Well, I've been wearing my head wraps. I just stopped wearing my hair wraps like a few days ago, and I stopped a while ago too, but I put them back on. You said not low-key sneaking out. No, for sure I did. Y'all ain't even know. All right, so let's get into the reading. And then that's another thing too. I don't know. I just be feeling like, because even with the daily energy, I don't know if this is something that I just have to give time. I don't press over it. I don't stress over it. But it's one of them things where it's like, if I don't do the daily energy, how will lovelies know that it's a daily energy unless they are on our YouTube? You know, and though, yeah, on one side, it could like lead people that way. But then on the other side, it's kind of like one of them things, unless I just advertise it every day, like head over to the YouTube and check out the daily energy. Or maybe that's just something I got to release. I don't know. I got to sit with that. How long is the line? It is empty. Nobody is in line for a reading. So if y'all do want a reading, y'all can send your love offerings in. Okay, let's go ahead, because I just went on a whole tangent because you got me thinking. But let's see. What's the message for the collective? This is going to be a general. I want y'all to take what resonates and leave what does not. Okay, so we have strength tested here. So I did just channel the daily energy for the 27th. I just recorded the daily energy for the 27th of February, and it was heavy on calling, spirit calling your bluff. Or it was the 26th, my bad. Spirit calling your bluff. And I'm kind of feeling that energy for now. Where we at? What's the day? The 10th. The moon is in Leo. It's going to be void clear. Then moving into Scorpio. So with this strength tested, some of y'all may be, it's kind of taking me back to what I just said, where you may be called to lead or to bring something to the table, and you may not quite feel ready here. Some of you, this may be the ultimate test. You said, what's the colors? I felt like something was missing. Did I not do the colors for today? Did I not? Did I do the daily energy? Oh, yeah, I did. The colors are white and gold. So y'all leave y'all white and yellow, white and gold hearts down below, y'all. I knew he was missing something, like the hearts, bitch. So with this strength tested, now let's get back to yesterday. Remember I channeled for today's energy. I was like residuals. And remember yesterday I was just channeling the cards as they showed up. And I still have the remaining deck of things that I didn't channel from yesterday. So we're going to continue with the message here. Okay. So, Ashe EJ. And I got you, Krista. Krista, what kind of reading would you like, Krista? I'm gonna do you after the collective. Okay. Krista. So with the strength tested, we have the Queen of Swords here. So the Queen of Swords is throat chakra energy, you communicating ideas, philosophies, your truth, ultimately. And so definitely some of y'all may be called to use your throat chakra in a way that is a little uncomfortable for you. Some of y'all may be called to speak on the mic, to sing on the mic, to present in front of a group of people, or to even like start a social media platform or a social media page and begin to like share yourself. Yeah, I did. Usually when I take videos of my thumbnails for the videos, I do it with the back camera so I can never see myself, but I normally know like the angles and things, so I always get like the good positioning. But today I used my front camera, so I was able to see myself. So there definitely may be some kind of spotlight or this energy where you're going to be seeing yourself on camera or seeing yourself in front of a group of people. Even if it's not something big like a stage or something like that, it could be like you just speaking in some way, shape, or form. Using that throat chakra, channeling energy, channeling your creative expression, channeling your truth. And we have the Two of Pentacles here. So definitely there is this adapting that I see that collective is being called to have, like this adaptability energy here. With the Two of Pentacles, you may be trying to, you may wear multiple hats. You may be trying to balance something, juggle something. It feels like a clown right now, and they have two balls, and like Spirit wants to throw in this third ball, and they're like, oh my gosh, how can I wait? But it does feel like it's going to flow. Something is going to flow. So whatever this is for you, you may feel like, oh my gosh, I don't know if I'm ready. I don't know if I'm ready. I don't know if I'm ready. But it's definitely going to flow. Don't overthink it though with this Queen of Swords. Don't overthink it, because the moment you start to think about the balls that you are holding, and I'm not saying like forget the balls, but obviously like don't focus on, oh my gosh, how can I juggle it? Like just let yourself get your momentum naturally, and then Spirit's going to put you in position. Spirit's going to bring these things to you, through you, and you're going to implement them. You're going to actually execute them when you are ready to juggle the 3 balls, to juggle the 4 balls. Okay, some of y'all already have like a lot of things that y'all are doing, and you're like, I don't know if I have more room for anything else. And Spirit's like, yes, you do. And that's what this strength tested energy is. Okay, and I'm just picking up on trials. So this is giving like an assistant kind of energy. This is giving like a leading from the back, you doing something low key, just trying to get your feet wet. But ultimately, I do see you're going to be called to the front here. We have the 5 of Cups, loss, grief, and hope. So with the 5 of Cups, this definitely feels like it's time for you to release a old version of you, release an old story. There could be some grief here involved, you know, because maybe you miss certain things, or you miss having like this comfortable, safe space that you could just go to, these things that you could do here. And Spirit's like, you've outgrown this space. Like you're not, it's like somebody just keep repeating something. It's like, okay, we're done here. You know, like what's next? What, you know, and you're like, well, I don't know if I'm ready for what's next. But it's like, okay, but you're just going in a loop here. You're going in a loop here. So definitely be honest with yourself when it comes to, hey, where am I too comfortable? Where am I complacent? And how can I, you know, reach for higher heights? How can I raise the bar for myself without, you know, overwhelming myself or putting too much on myself? I was talking to Lovely today, and she was like asking me, do I pour into myself through affirmations verbally? And I was like, no, honestly, there was a season years ago when I needed affirmations, where I had affirmations all on my mirrors, where I had to tell myself, you are enough, and all of these things. And I said, but now it's more so, it is my actions that bring me that validation, that reaffirms, you know. And I also, now I hold space and I extend grace to myself, for myself. So those times that I do fall short, those times that I don't show up in a way that I think I could or should, I tell myself like, hey, you know, I acknowledge where I am. Tomorrow's a new day. I'll have another opportunity, but I have to, it's about me actually taking action here. So there's definitely some action that's going to need to be, that you need to take. Yeah, but somebody is definitely overthinking somebody, because now I kind of like stunned myself and I forgot even where I was going. So some of you it's time for you to get going. Some of y'all have been pondering, waiting, sitting, having all these ideas, brainstorming, and it's like, okay, when are you going to actually put the pedal to the metal here? It's time for you to go. Yeah, we have the 3 of Wands, explore, expansion. It's time for you to grow. It's time for you to expand your thinking, like I said. So this could have something to do with studying something new, picking up a new course, picking up a new class, picking up a new book, listening to a new lecture, putting yourself in a different environment. This is about setting yourself up for success so you can ultimately grow, like I said. So this is literally confirmation, because the 3 of Wands is the energy of expansion here. And with this energy that I'm picking up from this 3 of Wands, like he feels a little timid, like he's in a room. It feels like he's in a room and all eyes are on him. And so some of y'all are in a position where maybe you are like the top dog, or you are like very knowledgeable in this space, and so you want to stay here. You want to stay in here, but some of you may be like, okay, you could be the teacher, but you could also be the student as well. So how can you set yourself up to learn as you still teach and grow? Okay. We have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. So this can also be blocking you when it comes to expanding your ways of making money, when it comes to expanding like this could be blocking your creative expression in some way, shape, or form. But with the Knight of Pentacles is the card of moving diligently, you know, taking your time, slow and steady. But with it being in reverse, it's like no movement at all. It's like no movement at all. So it's time for you to get moving, and then things will continue to move. Okay? We have the Eight of Pentacles, skill development, hard work, craftsmanship, purpose. Okay? So Eight of Pentacles, like I said, it's a lot of balls, right? We started with two. We started with two of Pentacles. This is when I first picked up on that clown energy with the juggling of the balls. And now here we go with 8. Here we go with 8. Okay, so something about year 8, something about 8 weeks, 8 days may be very significant for some of you. But then also it's like there is a outlet, like how we talked about this yesterday, I believe, like it's something new that you need to bring to the table. Definitely sit with yourself and ask yourself, what do I need today in this new season with who I am today? Like, what do I need? Like, what can I revisit as well? Because like I said, with that 2 moving to the 8, some of y'all skipped the 2. Some of y'all were trying to skip certain steps and just jump into other things, and you saw like, oh my gosh, it's overwhelming, or I don't understand it, I'm struggling, or whatever, and you had to take a step back. You had to take a step back. But this is a call for you to now pick some things back up, you know, slowly, like open the book and just read the first sentence and see if it resonates. You know, go definitely pick something back up that you may have put down a little while ago because maybe it just wasn't a good time for you. You didn't understand it. You weren't in a certain space. We have the 10 of Swords. So this is endings, rebirth energy, and also betrayal. So how are you betraying yourself? We talk about trust issues with other people. We talk about other people holding themselves accountable and things like that. But how are you holding yourself accountable? How are you holding yourself accountable? And also, do you allow for yourself to take a breather as well? Like I literally have to remind myself this every day. Because there are some seasons or some days where I'm like super creative. Like yesterday, all day for like 7-8 hours, I sat in this chair and I created jewelry for our lovelies. And today I created a piece, and then I had other things to do. And then I was like, I want a nap. And I was like, it's okay, Duublé. Like, take a fucking nap. Like, it's okay. Because yesterday I was just so productive, and so I was like, ooh, I gotta be productive like that again today. And I'm like, it's gonna be a fucking tomorrow. It's gonna be a tomorrow. I did something. Hell. Okay, so that may be the energy as well. Like, some of y'all, just do something. Just do something, even if it's a little sprinkle. You know what I mean? But give yourself that time to rest, and don't beat yourself up. Don't feel that shame and guilt because, bitch, you tired. You know what I mean? So we have the King of Pentacles here. We have the King of Pentacles, and yesterday we led with the Queen of Pentacles. And so with this King of Pentacles here, like I said, it's time for you to take authority, take leadership over your life and say, hey, what shots am I going to call? What moves do I need to make for me so I can be better, in a better position? What skills do I need to acquire? What knowledge do I need to gain so I can be a better teacher, so I could be a better wife, so I could be a better daughter, so I could be a better colleague, so I could be a better whatever. Okay? And we have the Dreamer. Okay, so we closing out with this. So with the King of Pentacles and we have the Dreams, ultimately it's up to you. It's up to you. So you could either watch people pass you by. You could watch yourself go in this merry-go-round, in this loop, or you can choose to move forward. And again, give yourself time to digest. Give yourself time to rest as well. Like, we're going to continue. So this is a continuation, okay? You are, like I said in my bar, in my open mic, I said it's the book never read, constantly writing and reading simultaneously. So, you are creating your path. You are creating your path. So you don't have to rush, you know, you don't want rushed product. So you don't have to rush. It's about you just being intentional. It's about you brainstorming, and it's about you actually executing at least a little action at a time. And then you do what you can, and we'll pick the rest up tomorrow. We'll pick the rest up when the time allots. Okay? So that concludes our, well, I'm done with this deck anyway. And so we're going to put the rest of the cards over here. Let's see what we got. What we're going to pull from. So I'm about to wrap up our collective reading. Yeah, somebody's going to get cold feet. My feet are freezing now. And I'm going to close the window. Okay, so yes, we have the Four of Swords, the Two of Wands, and the Seven of Wands upright. Okay. Okay, so it's interesting. So there's definitely a balance that needs to be had, because you don't want to oversleep. You don't want to overrest. You don't want to fully lean into one side or the other. Okay, so definitely continue to put yourself in position to receive here. But it's okay to take a little cat nap. Today I went to go take care of something, and the guy, he had like his inventory all stocked up. And I was like, I asked him before, like last fall, I was like, when's your busiest season? And he was like, springtime, tax season. And I was like, oh, okay. So here we are, tax season. And I pulled up on him, and he had all his inventory stocked. And I was like, damn, I see you got him stocked. He was like, yup, got to stay ready. And I was like, Ashe, you got to stay ready. So there's definitely this energy where the energy's lined up. The energy's lined up, but are you ready? Are you ready? Are you going to sign up? The energy's lined up, but are you going to sign up? Are you going to sign yourself? Are you going to turn yourself in? Are you going to call yourself up? Are you going to call yourself out here? Somebody definitely has been sitting too motherfucking long, too. So that story is played the fuck out. Some of y'all done had a year off. Some of y'all done had 6 months off. Somebody literally has just been like chilling, coasting. You may have been doing spiritual work. You may have been brainstorming. You may have been studying, looking for resources or something like that. But it's like, with that King of Pentacles, Pentacles is earth. So it's like, okay, what them feet doing though? What them legs doing? How are you actually executing? Or are you just dreaming with that dreamer card? Are you just in the clouds, you know? Just wishing on a star. What physical steps are you taking? What physical actions and plans and steps are you making to set yourself up for fucking success? Okay, and when you are positioned, you watch how that energy bulldoze you. Watch how that positive energy bulldozes you. Okay? So we talk about this eclipse season that we're in. We have 2 eclipses this month. This is going to bring a lot of massive, massive, massive shifts. And this shit ain't for the weak, but you got this. Strength tested again. Okay? So, you know, you asked for it. You asked for it. And if you want it, let's fucking go. Stop complaining. I was thinking about that today, because I got to take all these fucking vitamins, y'all. I counted my vitamins today. Bitch, I'm at 10. And Logas talking about we're going to get some more over the next month. Bitch. And I'm like, I had to check myself, because I'm like, at the end of the day, Duublé, at least your body is getting what it needs. At least your body is getting what it needs. And so today, bitch, I took all 10 pills at once, bitch. Or I took them in 2 gulps. And I felt nauseous after. I don't suffer from nausea. At least this pregnancy I haven't. Even my last one. And so I was like, what is that? That is ghetto. And I remember I had this conversation with my mom a few months ago. And it was a message around, you don't have to swallow all the pills at once. You know, take them in doses. Take them in doses. You know, so that's what I'm going to do tomorrow moving forward. I'm going to take some in the morning. I'm going to take some with dinner. I'm going to take them in doses. Okay? But you definitely have some pills to swallow, some truths to swallow. And so when I was thinking about this, I was complaining, and all I heard was my mama say, stop complaining. Because when I was younger, I would always complain. And she's like, stop complaining. And I just heard my mom today. And this was on my way from walking back from the little postal box where I was shipping some orders. And I was just thinking about the version of me that is required to show up today. And it's like, well, this is what you asked for, Duublé, so let's go. Making my way downtown, walking fast, get that ass up, okay? And stop fucking complaining. So you want it, go get it. You want it, act like it. And know that work is you're gonna have to put work in, but you can also rest too. It's just a balance. It's a balance. Don't oversleep, because you can definitely miss your bus, okay? So that's what we got here. And it's not, I want to leave with this real quick too. It's not that you're gonna miss what's for you, but again, you may just miss it this go around, and then you gotta wait. You gotta wait. But why wait when you can receive now? Why wait when you can experience now, when the energy is here now? Why wait till the bus gotta come back around? When's the next bus gonna come? Head ass. No, the fuck. When it's coming now. So are you at the bus stop? Are you ready? Or are you in your phone? Are you distracted by the negatives or whatever girl, boy gotta say? What he done did? Little stupid ass shit. Stupid ass drama shit that don't even matter. Literally, it don't matter. Like, where is your mind? What is your mind on? What is your mind on? What entertains you? What are you gossiping about? Who are you checking for? Is it helping you? Yes or no? Okay, if it ain't, bitch, it's time to motherfucking go. Ashe fucking no. So let's go ahead and close out with our declaration. I release anything that is holding me back. I easily, that's what it says specifically. So y'all leave this declaration down below. I easily release anything that is holding me back. I easily release anything that is holding me back. I easily release anything that is holding me back. That is the declaration for today, and I'm now going to go ahead and get into the personal reading. Baby boo, did you tell me what kind of reading you wanted? Krista, general love, career. What kind of reading would you like, my dear? Okay, Andy, you can book on the website, crystalinemars.com. You can book a consultation. You can book a tarot reading as well. I would recommend a consultation. You said you need help, and there we can talk and see what's the best next move, the next best move for you. Melnita said, I had a coworker reach out to me to be a part of a committee for team engagement at work. Do it. Do it. Did you accept the offer? Or you said, let me think about it, head ass. What you say, melanated? You want love? Okay. Atunsakan said, that action does validate differently. Literally, like, I'm telling myself, oh, I am abundant, I attract, I manifest. Okay, but what the fuck what value are you bringing? Because the universe is going to give you what you're giving it. So what are you giving? Just damn words? Sweet nothings? All right, so love, 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 love for baby boo. Stop complaining. You remember that, Mom? She used to be so serious, like, stop complaining. Damn, just do it. All right, so let's see what we got for lovely. Love for Krista. All right, so what's this love energy? Okay. Okay. Yes. Nice. Okay. Let's see. You said yes. Shaking my head. You said I told her I think about it. Do it. Not sync. Yes. Okay, the 8 of Cups in reverse. Yes. Yes. Okay. So honestly, lovely, it does. Your energy, your love reading is definitely nudging you into opening your heart up. I do feel like in the past there was deception, manipulated one-way streets, betrayal, wolves in sheep clothing. Brother Logas did tell me he saw a wolf on the side of the road. Yesterday it was dead. And And so that's what I feel like with the energy that came out for you. Like something has definitely come to an end, but it does feel like it's still something, a cloud over your head that is blocking you from new connections or experiencing people in a new way. I do see that discernment may have been an issue for you, or maybe you just had like a big heart where you would just give, overextend, say yes when you really want to say no. But I do see that you're closing that cycle out. And so Spirit's calling for you to release something. I do feel like there is maybe some release letters that need to be written to people who hurt you in the past, people who deceived you, who neglected you, or just literally made you feel used. It feels like used, like, you know, left you high and dry, or maybe even like backstabbing, setup, behind your back, ulterior motives kind of energy here. But I do see some energy that wants to come in and co-create with you, but you just got to open yourself up to it. These do feel like new connections here. Maybe these connections have already come in and they're pretty fresh. It does feel like I do feel like this fresh energy. So not sure if these people are a little younger than you or a little behind you, or no, you can learn something from them is what I'm getting. It's a lot that you can learn when it comes to what friendship looks like, what love really looks like from a genuine space, without, you know, somebody taking tabs and keeping track on, well, I did this, so I expect you to do that energy here. So that's honestly the energy that I get for you, is to open your heart up to receive love and connect with people like you have in the past. Because I do see this guard, and you're just like, you just don't know. It's like you have like this side-eye energy, but I do feel like there is some releasing that needs to happen, and that will allow for what you actually do desire to come through. Okay, so that's what I got for you, baby boo. Did anybody else want a reading? I do have a little time until Brother Logas enters. We moving divinely today. So if anybody would like a reading, I can send y'all love offerings in now. But other than that, we are done for today. Melanated said, and okay, oh, so I'm so annoying. You said, and I'll give her an answer tomorrow. So yeah, so what you about to say? And he said, yes, what? You want a reading? Send your love offering in. The information is down below. Did Brother Logas do part 2 of the clearing? No, he's going to do part 2 on the 15th. So that is on Saturday. He's going to do part 2 of the clearing. And then on the 24th, he's going to do part 3. Damn, it's cold as a bitch. The air is on. Hold on. Oh. Okay. Oh. So in the meantime, if any of y'all would like a reading, I can send y'all a love offering in. But I'm thinking of a number between $2.99 and $3.99. $2.99 and $3.99. What is the number? Y'all leave it down below in the comments. Whoever says it first, you will get a brief reading for free $99 on me. So y'all leave any number between $2.99 and $3.99 down below. I think that was a giveaway though. I think that was a giveaway. My mom said 369. It was 369. It messed me up so fucking 416, bitch. I said $2.99 to $3.99. It was 369. My mama said it. 369. So my mom's gonna read tonight. Messed me so fucking 416. 416. You are so annoying. What kind of reading would you like? General love, career. What you want? Oh man. A shame. EJ said 300. Isn't there a movie called 300? 369. Now that's why I was like, I feel like everybody gonna say it, but y'all didn't get it. General, okay. He said, oh, that's so cute. Daughter reading mama. Ashama. Peace, spiritual mode. Okay, so we got the help from dentist in reverse. Oh, hell. We got tight budget. Okay, hold on. We got electrical issue. We got Ace of Coins and insurance upright. So with this help from a dentist, tight budget, electrical issue. Okay, this is nice. Okay, so I'm getting some information in regards to like refinancing or looking for a better rate or something like that. Looking for a better rate. So this could have something to do with like the phone or certain bills that you pay. Insurance, car insurance as well. Car insurance, I don't know if you know, but you could make your little mileage a little lower, and that can help your bill too. So yeah, I do feel like there is some with this help from a dentist in reverse. It's like ain't nothing funny with the tight budget here, electrical issue. So I do feel like there is a situation that's going to arise very soon where somebody may ask you for some kind of donation, and you may, this does feel like it's from, okay, this feels like a test. This feels like a test from somebody who is a little wishy-washy, where you're like, I know you ain't asking me. And you may just want to withdraw, like I ain't got it. Because you may not really have it. But I do feel like this is going to open the way for you to receive. Okay, so that's what I got for you. When this energy comes through, it's going to be somebody who gave you their butt to kiss. Somebody who don't speak to you like that or something like that, and they going to need you. They are being put in position, or they don't really like, because it's going to be what it's going to be without you. But this is an opportunity for you to like be the bigger person and to choose like how you going to navigate the situation. Are you going to let your ego and your emotions get in the way and you block your own blessing type energy? So that's what I'm getting here. But we do have the insurance here. So you might want to check into something with your car insurance. I'm not sure if you've been with them for a long time. There could be some kind of deal or something like that. But I do pick up something with like inquiring, talking to the people about your car insurance specifically. So yeah, that's what I got. I ain't digging no deeper. You ain't about to have me here for 8 years. You said I was gonna say it, but I was cleansing and was late. What? What you talking about? Oh, you was gonna say 369? All right, y'all. So we about to go ahead. That concludes our readings for tonight. Thank y'all for sharing this space. And feel free to book on the website crystalinemars.com for any one-on-one spiritual services that y'all need. Any spiritual services that y'all need. And yeah, so let's go ahead and turn this thing on out. You say, Ashay, don't do me like that. No, because I already now pulled 8 cards and I felt myself digging for more information. I'll tell you whatever else may come up offline. Okay. All right. You say, yeah, I knew it was 369 because you just got finished talking about the meditation Baba doing. I know. Ooh, that's why I try to say 299 because I was about to say 300. y'all know I don't do well when it comes to like lovelies who just be like just randomly talking in the comments. It's just really annoying. It's like, you know how like the person who like keep tapping you, trying to get your attention, you like stop. That's how it is with the comments. So, and they're talking about Jamaica and call me Crystaline. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm trying to be kind, but I'm about to get out the comments anyway. So that's gonna be Brother Logos' problem. Ashe. Y'all know he don't mind. That was early. I was really hot, and it's really cold now.
No, it's not, because I mean, earlier than
I cut the A.
I turned the heat on when I was downstairs, and now the AC cut back on.
I didn't cut it back on. I opened the app again, but I didn't cut it back on. I had it on from earlier. So maybe by me opening the app again, that may have like triggered it on. Tell our Instagram lovelies that I said peace and love. Spiritual Mo said spiritual love. I meant peace and love. I want some spiritual love. All right, Swag Family, Sierra in here. Brother Logos will begin to your spiritual clearing after the lesson of the day, but I'll see y'all very soon. Peace and love. Hi, Shai. Oh, man.
Peace, family.
Yes.
Today's spiritual lessons is a real quick going over the concept or the point of psychedelics. When people take psychedelics, right, it allows you to tap into other dimensions, other worlds, things like that, right? What's happening is this ego death that people are talking about. What's happening is that you're just being brought aware of other realities, other dimensions, and in some cases, other aspects of self. So this death that you're going through is not really, the psychedelics are not killing your ego. They're just bringing awareness to your current ego. They are showing you more of what you are not aware of on a typical basis, and that awareness causes you to bring death to your own ego, meaning it's like it humbles you. It humbles you in some cases. In some ways it humbles you. In other ways it just gives you this realization that there truly is more to the naked eye. And it just broadens your perspective. It brings a certain level of enlightenment to you. And in that, just because, like I said, it had such a magical experience and feeling that you can't help but to let go of your old concepts, old paradigms, old beliefs, old ideas. You just can't help but to let them go, because they cannot exist in this new system that you've experienced. That psychedelic trip. Now, at the same time, to show you how it's really has nothing to do with the psychedelics themselves. It's all you. You take the psychedelics and then you don't take them again, and you don't go any further on your spiritual journey. At least you don't go any further into your meditation journey. Then, years later, maybe even months later, that energy wears off. That awareness wears off, because then it becomes just a distant memory, a distant dream that you once had. It doesn't feel as tangible, as real anymore. And no matter how many, even if you can remember the whole thing, the fact that you've been so long since you've been in touch with that, you end up going back to picking up your ego in a sense, right? You end up picking up your ego. So you don't need the psychedelics to assist you, but the psychedelics make it easier, because it just forces the door open. What you're supposed to do then, after you take the psychedelics, now the door is open. Now you understand that there's more to it. The evidence has been presented to you, I should say. Now you're supposed to continue to try to go back there through meditation as much as possible, because now you know what to look for, where to go. The thing is, people just typically don't, and then they end up losing it, and it just becomes a distant memory. Ashe. So that's today's spiritual lesson. Now we'll go into Q&A, but and definitely into the spiritual clearing with the Swag family. Ashe. Secret feed. Peace to everybody. Peace to the OGs on IG and the Facebookers and to the YouTubers. Appreciate all the follows, like, share, subscribe, super chats, cash apps. Share graffiti. Graffiti also says I easily tap into the realm of the afterlife when meditating, and psychedelics help channel the communication with my ancestry. Ashe. Ashe to that. So we'll go ahead and bring the Swag family on. Peace,
family.
How are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
Doing well. Are you having any issues with like nausea or stomach issues lately?
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yes.
What's that about?
I think it was more like leaky gut.
Leaky gut. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's definitely something that you have you got it checked out, or are you taking anything for it?
I've been doing like a herbal cleanse, like removing like the heavy metals and toxins out the body, because I know parasites feed on that.
Mm-hmm.
So once you eliminate the toxins and stuff like that, you eliminate the parasites. So I'm currently like doing that now, like cleaning out my cells and like detoxing my gut as well. I'm doing it for my children too.
Sure. What are you taking for your cleanse?
I could send the picture to her. It's like it's in a bottle. You do one spray and you do like 4 drops. It's like herbs in a bottle, and you do that every day for like 3 times a day.
Okay. Okay, but I would also then suggest that you take let me get the exact name. My apologies, 'cause I'm a little thrown off because the nausea is like really bothering me right now.
That's okay.
Well, get like a methylated multivitamin. Methylated multivitamin. Because the parasite cleanse, is definitely good. That's what you want. Heavy metals, definitely. The thing, the parasites, the heavy metals, they're very tricky. And how long is the how long are you supposed to take the herbs?
They said take them until the full bottle is gone, so it's probably gonna be like a couple of weeks.
Okay. So, um, in all honesty, it's going to take more than that to get rid of. That's going to I can tell by the length of time and the just based on the length of time of the herbs, that's like a parasite. It's a parasite killer, but it's on a topical level, right? Because then you have the eggs. You have the eggs,
That's
and
true.
the eggs hatch when the parents die.
Yeah, that's true.
So as you kill them, the parents, and I think they lay thousands of eggs at a time. So when the parents die, then you're going to have an actually bigger influx of parasites after that, and then they lay eggs. So you have to like keep attacking the parasites for like a quite a length of time. I would say, I would attack them, for at least like 6 months straight.
Right.
Because the eggs keep coming back. They keep coming. They're buried deep within. As well as you have to keep removing heavy metals as well, because you got to remember. First of all, you've had heavy metals in our body since we were little, so that's one thing. So there's a lot of heavy metals.
That's true.
And then we got the water, and then we got the air. So heavy metals keep coming back into the body. So as you're getting rid of heavy metals are coming back as well. So you got to think about that. So really, in my personal opinion, and based on what I'm doing now, we should be on a heavy metal cleanse forever as long as we're still living in America.
That's true, because they always come back through air, everything.
They always come back. So I would either re-up right when the bottle runs out, or add other things to it, but continue to do that. But then as far as the leaky gut, because the parasite issue is such a problem, it's such a problem, and the heavy metals and the parasites, you're going to need some things to actually heal the gut itself. And a methylated multivitamin will give you the material to heal the gut, for the gut to actually heal itself. Right.
Okay.
So those two things in combination will assist you with that. But you're definitely gonna need to do that and aggressively attack that, because it's so I've been feeling this nausea feeling for about like an hour, and I couldn't figure out where it just came out of nowhere. I'm just like, why am I feeling nauseous? And then I ate and stuff, and then as soon as I came up here, it got real strong, and then that's when I was like, it came to me. It was like, oh, it's. When I actually really asked myself, like, where is this coming from? Then it revealed it was like, okay, this is coming from you, right? So that's why I asked you.
Right.
Which also means though that there's some clearings that need to be done in regards to your sacral chakra as well, and your solar plex, both of those things.
Yes.
Was that what you were looking to get done today?
I was telling her that I have like negative thoughts. I know the negative thoughts come from like parasites. That's why we're talking about it. And sometimes you think it's you when it's really not you. It can be like an entity, but entities and parasites are demons. So parasites is demons. So you think that's you, but that's actually the parasites within. So I was telling her that I be having like flashes of like things that's gonna happen like to my daughter and stuff like that. Like I have negative thoughts that something bad is gonna happen to her, and I was like, it's like, did I make a contract in my head? That's why I just keep like playing and seeing in my head. And she was like, absolutely. And that's where I said, okay, I want to do a spiritual clearing on that tonight.
When you have these negative thoughts, do you typically try to eat to calm yourself?
I do. Yes, I do. Like I eat a lot too since my mom too passed away. Like I've been doing a lot of eating, and sometimes I eat things that I know I'm not supposed to be eating. I know because that can be like probably like the stress and being depressed, like missing my mom and stuff like that, and that I know that can all like be together.
Yeah, it all works together, and parasites are very intelligent beings. Um, we can't let the size of them fool us. They're very they're hive minded, like bees. Right? So you think about bees, they all think in one mind, and that's in congruence with the queen bee, right? So parasites, they have a hive mind, and it's all in congruence with the demon energy that they're connected to.
That's true.
So that's how they work. So parasite, like one parasite is not one spirit, but thousands of them represent one entity, right? And that entity is intelligent, so therefore the parasites are intelligent, right? And they know what to use to get you to make the environment more hospitable for them, stronger for them, so they can multiply, themselves. So they'll put thoughts in your head because they know if I make you think this thought, then you're gonna go eat this now, or you're gonna go drink this, or you're gonna go are you gonna go exercise this in this way, you're gonna do this particular you're gonna engage in something that's going to assist the demon into latching on more and more, right? It could be watching certain things, it could be listening to certain things, it could be hanging with certain people, or having sex with certain people, or anything, right? They will use whatever it needs, right? And you do have a lot of things going on in your body. There's a lot of contracts. It could be all with one being, or it could be with multiple beings, but there's definitely a lot of contrast going on. You have some challenges going on in your, I don't know, it's like your kidney or liver area. You have some things going on in your, like in your neck area, right? So yeah, there's a lot of and I'm sure some more that I can kind of feel some other stuff too, but yeah, there's a lot of things going on there, right? So this clearing is definitely going to help. I will do the clearing. I'm going to, I recommend getting the methylated multivitamin. You can go on Amazon and just type in methylated, METH
Can she text it to me too? Like if I forget, like if come on. Okay.
Yeah, I'm just like spelling it for people when they listen back to it, they'll be able to type it in. But methylated multivitamin, and it's very, very important that you get that type of vitamin, because that's actually what's going to help you. And then, and so do you pray as well?
Yeah, I pray, and then sometimes I do, like, I would say I try to meditate more.
Okay.
But then I try to work around like the kids' schedule too. But I'm trying to get into where I meditate maybe like 3 times a day. Like I'm just trying to get more into meditating, but I do pray as well.
Okay. When you meditate, what do you meditate on?
Sometimes I be balancing my heart chakra. Like this morning I did one was like try to see if I can connect to the spirit realm, like hearing the ancestors speak when I'm meditating. And I was able to hear like some I thought it was me at first. I thought I was tripping, but I actually was hearing like my mom's voice saying that she loved me and missed me and stuff like that. It's like a guided meditation I listen to, and it tells me like what to do to like to connect with your spirit guides, your ancestors, and stuff like that.
Okay. Okay. Ashe. So, you need to write down a prayer for yourself, and then this prayer needs to be associated with health, right? You need to write down a prayer, you know, and this prayer you need to be talking to yourself, right? So you in the prayer you can write down, you know, you know, I am the I am, and I speak to the I am, known as the body of Sierra. I speak to the organs of Sierra. I speak to the muscles of Sierra, the bones, right? You can speak to all of the different components of yourself, right? And then tell yourself, tell each part of you to, you know, detox, to release all viruses, all parasites, all heavy metals, all enemies, all to the body, all harmful bacteria, right? And then also tell all those same parts of yourself, or every organ, every bone, every muscle, to heal itself as well, to put itself back together, to make itself strong, to make itself whole, right? So you do a whole, write down a whole prayer, and then before you do any meditation, you need to read that prayer every time before you do any meditation. Even if you don't get to meditate, at least read that prayer and read it out loud. Right?
I know, because the tongue is powerful.
The tongue is powerful, and you need your body, all the cells in your body need to hear it. They need to hear it so that they can.
Right. So you have to speak it out, right?
So that your body will work on it. At the same time, your mind will, because you keep saying, okay, do this, heal this, detox this. You know, the body is limited in what it can do on its own. So the cells, they'll communicate with each other and say, okay, this is the mission, this is the job, it's the order, it's the instruction. And they'll try to do it. Right. And if there's certain things it can't really do right now, it's like, okay, we're struggling, detoxing this organ, we're struggling, healing this part. Okay, that means we need to manifest something that will assist us. And then you'll start getting answers to, you know, random, it could be a holistic practitioner, it could be a video, it could be something you see on a poster, but you'll get answers to, oh, I need to take this, I need to take that, I need to get on this, right? Or someone will just come like, hey, you need to stop doing this, you need to do this, I need to help you with this, right? And your body will manifest those answers and that help, right?
Right. It'll come to you, right?
It'll come to you, as well as your body will be trying to work on it at the same time. And that's how you work in congruence with the universe, you know, at the same time, right? But you got to get the cells all on the same page to do that. So the best way to do that is you have to do the prayer over and over and over and over again. This is why, you know, in Islam, they pray multiple times every day. In Hinduism, they pray multiple times every day, right? Because it keeps your entire being, your cells, your spirit, your soul, it keeps everything going in the same direction, right? Versus, you know, most Christians, they typically only pray on Sunday, right? So then all throughout the week, your cells are doing, your being is focused on all different types of things, right? And then you're trying to regain yourself on Sunday or on Saturday if you're like Catholic, right? But that's not strong enough to hold you throughout the week. It's not strong enough to keep that manifesting energy going in the same direction. Ashe.
Right.
So just be sure to write that down and read that every day. Read that every day. Just like people do the Hail Marys every day, you should have your own prayer that you do every day. dealing with health, dealing with detoxing from the parasites, as well as the demons, as well as dark energies, all those things.
Right.
All right, so now we got that out of the way, we'll go ahead into the clearing part. So go ahead and close your eyes and take a deep breath. Take another deep breath. One more deep breath. And as you continue to breathe, I'm going to call upon the elemental fire. And the elemental fire is going to swirl its way around you. You can feel the heat rising on your skin. And as this fire twirls around you, the foreign bugs, the outside enemies are going to burn up, are going to catch fire, clearing the skin of any and all enemies, any and all insects. And some of these energies will go deep and burrow themselves into the skin. So this elemental fire will go down a layer deep into the skin to burn out any and all insects and all enemies and all dark energies. And as you take a deep breath, pull in the flames through the nostril into the body, down the esophagus, burning up the parasites, burning up the heavy metals, going down into the stomach, through the lungs. With each breath, the oxygen feeds the fire as it eats away at the blackness, at the darkness. It spreads throughout the veins, fire blood throughout your being, which spreads into every muscle, every tissue, every organ, setting ablaze all of the cancers, all of the mucus, all of the toxins. You can feel the smoke coming out of your mouth from every breath. And now I call upon the elemental of water. And as you take a deep breath, you suck in the elemental of water, and this elemental spreads her purifying waters throughout your being, putting out the flames in your stomach, in your throat, in your heart, in your lungs, in your organs, in your intestines, through the flushing itself, through the muscles, through the bones, through the nervous system, through the veins, through the arteries. Pushing out the ashes as you take a deep breath, flushing the ashes through the skin, pouring out a black, greenish, brownish goo from your pores onto the floor. As it evaporates down into the earth. take a deep breath. And we feel the elemental of earth take its place into the body, reestablishing your minerals, reestablishing the metals, the gold, the silver, the copper, reestablishing the organic metals, reestablishing the quartz within your body, within your very DNA, reestablishing the stone, reestablishing your carbon crystals, remineralizing the soil known as your vessel into the skin, into the muscles, into the organs, into the digestive system, into the hormonal systems. Now we take a deep breath. And we breathe in the breath of life with the elemental of air as she pushes her pure oxygen molecules back into your earth, kissing your vessel with the breath of life throughout the entire body, from head to arms, to torso, to legs, to toes. Now we call upon the energies, the gods of yin and yang, of black and white, of electricity and magnetism, as they hover around you, re-establishing your aura, re-establishing your electromagnetic field in a dance around you. They reestablish the integrity of your sacral chakra and of your solar plex chakra. You can see an orange sphere and a yellow sphere reestablishing themselves within your body, restabilizing themselves. Take a deep breath. Take another deep breath. And feel the energy of darkness go into the left eye and the energy of light go into the right eye, the yin and the yang. Reconnecting themselves throughout the body into a perfect balance of harmony and oneness. And with this we say Ashe, Asante, and Amen. Ime Kamalika. It is done.
It is done.
Take a deep breath. And you may open your eyes.
I feel brand brand new. Or should I say my energy feel like it's renewed?
Ashe. Ashe. I do suggest that in your meditations that you do some work with your solar plex and with your sacral chakra, right? That's where we saw the most resistance, right? And you can always tell there's resistance when there's something on the outside that's trying to get in the way, right? Just randomly, a child is crying, a phone goes off. Like whenever there's a distraction during, whenever at that point when distraction happened, that was the thing, that was the part that the parasitic energy did not want you to deal with, right?
Wow.
Right. So that's what that. So that means that's the part you need to focus on the most. You need to do a lot more clearings, a lot more work. So when you're in your meditative state, you should be trying to see, let's say, for instance, you're trying to see your solar plex chakra, boom, you see it. And that seems to be a bigger, that's the, both chakras need to be worked on, especially that solar plex chakra. That's where a lot of the issue is. So, you need to visualize that yellow energy, and then you need to walk into that sphere. And then in that sphere, you're going to see there's an entire world. Each chakra has its own world, right? I know I've been in those worlds many times inside my own chakras. I still go into those worlds. Just my world, my chakra worlds, nowadays are very peaceful. So when I go into them, I don't have any issues, right? But when I used to first go into them, the first time I went into any of my sacral chakras, it was desolate. It was everything was in like black and white. The chakra energies, the actual source of the energy wasn't even running, or they're always running, but it was running in, I guess you could say, in reverse, in an inverse way. So instead of seeing like a red energy being in that world, instead of the world being red, the inverse is black. So whenever everything's all in black, and it was nothing but death. There was a lot of death beings there. It was just all, it was death, right? I can still remember now how it used to be when I first started going to my chakra spaces.
Right.
But now when I go, it's a big like it's like a power plant type deal. Each one is like its own power plant, and it has that chakra color as the power plant, and then around it is nothing but like vegetation, and it's like springtime, right? And and most of my chakras, it changes when I get like to the up here, and I get to the crown and the third eye. They have like their own world. The throat actually has its own world too when I go there. But the first 3 or 4, especially the first 3, that root, that sacral, that solar plex, they all kind of like live in kind of like a similar space, especially I would say like the third eye and crown, they have a similar space that they live in, they vibrate in, I should say. The solar plex and the sacral, they have a similar space, right? So that makes sense why both of those have an issue. The root chakra has like, it's doing its own thing. And then throat chakra has its own thing. The heart chakra, it has like a connection with all of the chakras, so it just has like it's like in its own space, but it's connected to all the other spaces at the same time. So, right. But this is something that you want to explore for yourself and see, like, how does it look for you? How do those places look? Right. This is the concept of knowing thyself, right? Do you know what you look like? Do you know what your spiritual parts of yourself look like? All right. Most people don't, because most people don't even know that you can look at the spiritual parts of yourself, right? But you can literally go inside and see the different worlds that exist within you, you can see what do they look like inside of you. Just like you can see your different spiritual bodies. What do my different spiritual bodies look like, right? Some are on this planet, some are not on this planet, some are just within you, right? Some are in other dimensions, right? But you got to explore, not just to find your ancestors. That's cool and all, right? But the ancestors are there. They're there to try to guide you to you, right?
Yeah, that's true.
Most people get stuck with the ancestors, and they never go further. They never go see who am I though, right? So use the ancestors to help to find the different versions of you, because that's the other thing too. People look for themselves. I'm trying to find me. Well, the reason why you're having trouble is because you're only trying to find one version of you. You think there's only one version. There's multiple versions, and when you start to find the multiple versions, then you can put them together to find the real you. But you got to go on an Easter egg hunt first. You got to go find all the Easter eggs. Ashe. Ashe. So, any other questions?
That's it. Thank you.
You're welcome. We'll see you next time.
Okay, no problem.
Ashe.
Ashe.
Graffiti says, Ashe, I felt something in my solar plex chakra early this rising, doing my rotations. I didn't know what I needed until now. Ashe to that. Yeah, I was definitely I've been feeling the Swag family. Actually, I started feeling her a few hours ago. I just didn't know what it was, and I wasn't really thinking about it too much at the time. But I know it was like, oh, that's weird. Why am I feeling that? And it's been a while. Because I'm more, I guess, detached. Even energetically, I'm attached to self. I'm attached to what's going on with me, and to what's directly associated with me. But I've definitely blocked myself, or detached myself from feeling what's going on within other people. I used to feel what was going on with people all of the time, right? But eventually I evolved to levels where that's not a necessity anymore, without turning off my spiritual powers or abilities. No, it's I learned to control them, so they're not just what happens. Because when we first activate these abilities, when these first abilities start coming in, maybe it's really, really young, maybe it's when you're older, they're kind of out of control, and you just are feeling everything. You're just feeling everything, right? But you're supposed to evolve yourself to a point to where, okay, you can kind of selectively choose when to feel something, right? Or only feel the things that are important, or from the people that are important, right? Or people that are maybe really, really focused on you enough to where it's like, okay, I feel that, right? But this is also when you develop a relationship with self, though. You develop a relationship with self where you tell self, like, hey, when you build a connection with certain aspects of self, you let certain aspects, like, okay, basically your soul, I'll just put it that way. Your soul, your soul matrix, your soul energy, like, hey, I don't need to feel what everybody is feeling. Only allow me to feel the important stuff. When it's important, bring that to my attention. Otherwise, don't be letting any type of energy just come rummage its way through. So my being, my soul tends to filter out a lot of that stuff, so I'm not feeling with all this nonsense energy anymore. But this was important, so I started feeling it early a few hours ago. It was like in my either my liver or kidney area. And then about an hour beforehand, the nausea was crazy. The nausea started kicking in. And then when I got up here, it got real crazy. I thought I was about to throw up. And then as we were talking, then other things started feeling as well. Shame. But now since I've done what needed to be done and I gave her what she needed, those feelings have subsided for the most part. Still feel a little bit here and there, but it's subsided for the most part. I'm not shy. But also feeling those things, I needed to feel those things so I could relay and tell her what she needed to do. Right? What she needed to do. I say. While for mostly everybody else, I typically I can, which also means that there's a lot of spiritual work that I need to do still. Because if I have to go through all that just to be able to tell, so understand there are levels to these things. Because a lot of stuff that I need to tell people in recent times, I haven't had to feel all those things either. I could just come up with it. It just can come to me like, oh, they need that or they need this or this, that type of deal. But for whatever reason, I was not receiving the download in a clear, concise way and the way that I needed to. So the energy was like, well, since you're not getting it, the soul was like, since you're not getting it, I'm going to put it into these certain parts of your vessel and then you'll get it. Because it knows that I understand physically. If I'm not getting up here, I definitely will get it. If it starts to go through my body and I feel it, then I'll definitely get it. So, so I shaded that, my soul definitely let me know that it's definitely reminding me that there are more still levels that I have to climb. Ashe. Corey Wickland says spiritual symptoms. Ashe. Victorious 808, dandelion tea tincture is a good detox for kidneys and liver, etc. Ashe to that. Victorious 808. Right. I will say this, the spiritual community has become very obsessed with detoxing. And that's a great thing to detox. But we need to remineralize just as much as we detox. And that's the part that a lot of, I'll just say people who are trying to get healthy are missing is the remineralizing part. And detoxing is actually way easier than remineralizing. We can easily detox. You can take any herb and detox, right? But remineralizing actually does take more of a science, and you do have to be more precise with it. You do have to be more precise with it. Victoria's 808 says it's packed with nutrients and minerals too. Every herb is packed with nutrients and minerals. Well, see, that's my point, Victorious, because too many people believe, okay, because I have a list I have a whole list that I've had for some years. Like, it's not like I'm new to this at all. I have a list. I have an herb list. I have a couple herb lists. And one of those herb lists shows you all the herbs and every vitamin that each herb has. It's like all the herbs in alphabetical order and every vitamin that each herb has, every mineral that they have. So I understand what the herbs have, but you have to understand the science of plants and the science of remineralizing. And that's why I say it's not good. Research is not enough. Researching is just re-looking up what already has been discovered. And then you just spit out what you think that you know. We have to study to understand the minerals in one thing. Two things can have, like a plant can have certain minerals and a piece of meat can have the same exact minerals. But the way you're a certified herbalist, that doesn't mean that you know, that doesn't mean that you are precise in what you think that you know. That doesn't mean that you're precise in what you think that you know. That doesn't mean that you're wrong either. Right? But I've been around many herbalists. I've been around many herbalists. And I will say that, and we even say a certified herbalist is like, who certified you? Because, you know, it's like what makes you a certified herbalist? Like, you know, there's a thing like, you know, what makes you a certified herbalist? So saying you're a certified herbalist is not enough, right? You know, just like saying, you know, if you're a doctor, that's not enough either, really, you know, because our doctors, if you're a doctor and say, well, I'm a doctor, I'm a medical doctor, and you know, that doesn't mean that you're correct, right? I've taught at least one doctor. I taught them about melanin, or some aspects of melanin that they didn't know. I taught them some aspects about the DNA they didn't know. You know, now, I'm not saying that I necessarily know more than you, Victorious 808, but what I am saying is that I know that is not the end all. Herbs are not the end all be all, and herbs deal more with detoxing than they do with me remineralizing a person's body. They deal more with detoxing than remineralizing. Herbs are a medicine. They're medicinal. They're medicinal, right? So they're not nutritional. There's a difference between those two things. They're medicinal, not nutritional. Does not mean that they don't have nutrients in them. It's just that their nutrition, their nutrients, is meant to have medicinal uses in the human body. While certain, like fruits, not all fruits, but certain fruits are nutritional. They remineralize the body. Certain types of meats will remineralize the body. You know, certain vegetables will remineralize. Certain ones will detox. Some will rehydrate. Right. but herbs deal with medicinal usages. Victoria Zeta, someone, did I miss one? I think I missed something. Have you ever done psychedelics before? Says Graffiti. I have never done. I mean, I've taken shrooms, but not enough to go on a psychedelic trip. So I've never taken psychedelics myself. Corey Wickler says Christ consciousness leads to heaven on earth, dimension, fifth dimension, God brain, Christ, blah, 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 pineal gland, all that good stuff. Victoria Zero says, I've completed a diploma and certificate and continue to study and learn in this area, but yes, only human at the end of the day. Well, I'm gonna let you be great, victorious. I'm gonna let you be great. You know, my brain was gonna go to another level, but I'm like, nah, I'm not gonna do that because you're not. You know, you are being, you know, humble in your expertise. So I will humble myself and accept your credentials for what they are. Ashe. So Graffiti said not the blah blah blah. Well, yeah, because you know Corey Wickler, he comes in and says the same thing every time, the Christ consciousness thing, blah blah blah, which is cool. I don't disagree with it. It's just like, it's just the same thing. So I mean, it's not much I can really do with that. If Corey Wickler could give me something new, that'd be great. I'd appreciate that. Shay to the Swag family. Shay. So we'll go ahead and call it night. I do have to get up pretty early tomorrow, so we'll go ahead and say Ashe, Asante, and Amen. Ime Kamalika, it is done, and we will see you tomorrow. Ashe.